All right, welcome back, you guys. Okay, so we're probably gonna do the ice spear run today. Assuming I stream for long enough. I think I've decided that we're probably not gonna go with the bleed build with it. Like it doesn't really work that well, dude. So, yeah, early stream today, dude. Zephyr, welcome back, dude. Thanks to Jeff for the gift of sub. I appreciate that. But welcome back, dude. And Tim, thanks for the 21-month Prime sub as well. Thanks, dude. But yeah, so probably no bleed build, I guess. It just... I don't think it did enough to be worth spending that time going to get it. I thought I set my FPS to 120, but it's definitely not 120. Yeah, you know, like... Ice Spear is a little bit worse on these final bosses than I was hoping it would be. Especially Elden Beast. Like I thought it was gonna like easily script Elden Beast, but definitely not. This in Convergence mod? What do you mean by that? Oops, what am I doing? Yeah, well, we should be able to do this run today, I would imagine, though. What spear do we use, though? Yeah, we're just gonna do any percent. I'll continue on past any percent once I do it, but... I forget how much damage you need for the instant phase 2, but I feel like that was pretty close. I was kind of slow, man. Oh, wow. Okay. I do another one? Dang. Like, it's not a bad Elden Beast, but it's not amazing. Okay, so what spear? Let's go with this one. What spear? Yeah, Patch's spear makes sense because then I can get... Actually, that makes a lot of sense, dude. We get the shackle and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. Okay, actually, there was one thing I forgot to do with the Graces that I kind of want to do really quick. What is the tunnel called? It's not Old Altus Tunnel. It's the one that has the bell bearing in it. Because I kind of wanted to give myself that grace at the start.
I'll give you the best nut ever.
Oh, sealed tunnel. Okay, I guess it's considered Leyndell. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I guess we're gonna just start a run and see what happens, but I probably... I don't know. A reasoning for doing this run. Yeah, I wanted to test out Ice Spear for a no-hit run for a while. And honestly, it's a little worse than I thought it would be, unfortunately. It's still really good. It's a really good Ash of War top tier, but it's... I mean, it's really good. It's just Elden Beast is kind of not that great with it. That is basically it. Let's go, I guess... the rune, maybe? Well, the Guardian Sword Spear is farmed, so I'm not going to use that. Thanks for the gifted sub, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude. Oh. Where's this part of the map? I don't have the DLC map somehow. Things are maybe a little messed up, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. All right, let's start by... I guess I'll start by getting Patch's Spear, maybe. No, it doesn't have to be a spear, but I would prefer either the spear or the lance moveset, probably. Like halberd moveset, I don't like as much. Ah.
Are you willing?
Sure, I'll help you out. This mosquito's gonna kill me, dude.
Wait, I see it now. Humans.
Dude, the 2-for-1 right there, that's insane. That's beautiful. Actually, you know what? I guess I don't need to get these sleep pots yet, but I guess we do need to upgrade, so. Well, you know what? I was thinking we should use the Lucerne. That's the one I was thinking. Yeah. Sure, I'll buy those. Buy the pot. Yeah, we could also use the halberd, which is right here, but... okay, let's go kill the Knight's Cav. Like, I'm just gonna do that immediately, I guess. How about 100% drop rate? No, I don't really want to do that. I guess I could, but I would prefer not to. Valence, how's it going, dude? Like, this route is going to be a legit route. For someone, like, if they want to follow it, they could just follow it, you know? They don't need to get 100% dropper and get the Guardian Spear or something. Yeah, the Twin Blade and Limgrave, I guess, could. It's true. I really, like, hopefully +0 on this guy isn't too bad. Might be, though. Yeah, Short Spear would be fine, too. There are lots of good picks. The Ash of War does most of the work, so... It's gonna go all blue, because this guy's gonna survive. Like, this is gonna be a bit of a long fight. Lucerne, simply because it is right here. Like, it's very fast to pick up. Unless I'm gonna get hit trying to get this, but... it might. It just is right on the way. And apparently, and it does have good like deck scaling apparently. So, okay, buddy. You know what? The damage actually isn't even that bad. It's more just if this guy decides to be an idiot and do this attack, then I'm toast. All right. Go get the physic. What is the moveset on this thing though? Oh, it's got this. Oh, this is just a halberd. Okay, I was saying I didn't want to use a halberd, but Well, yeah, the jump dodge is good, but it's still kind of scuffed though. I don't know why I thought this was a spear. I mean, it has not been a spear in any Souls game, but maybe I was just getting it mixed up because it is pierce damage, I guess. Surely I'm going to use... I'm never going to use Charge 2s with this thing, so... I don't know why I ran through here. I do want to get the upgrades, though.
Welcome. Well, you please. I'm angry.
Okay. I mean, it's not too late to switch. I think Patch's Spear does make a lot of sense, too. So... And then... Yeah, I guess if we get Patch's Spear, we don't even need to worry about the Smithing Stone 1s or 2s, right? It's already +7. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the Beast Torch, dude, but... it's probably... Yeah, I kind of... I like the sound of Patch's Spear, and then... What's kind of good about it, too, is... Yeah, so we skip the 1s and 2s that we'd normally pick up, which I normally... I normally pick all of those up.
Maybe I'll give you the
So
best
that's
nut
nice.
ever.
And then we can also get the Margit Shackle, which is also kind of good. So, I think I'm going to do that. I don't not like how, but I just don't like the moveset on it. Like, specifically on the jump attacks. I'd much rather have the jumping thrust jump attack that the spears have. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm the... I still need to go get the Beast Torch. But yeah, I'm not gonna go farm the... Clayman's Harpoon, I don't think.
Well, it's been a... How can
It's for Godfrey.
Maybe
On Godfrey, doing that jump thrust attack, you get a counter hit, which is nice. And it's not close to being too slow. And like the halberd jump attacks are like a little slow for it. They're in time, but you kind of have to jump early. So I'd rather just not mess with that. Yeah, we tested the Cross Naginata yesterday, and it was good. But the thing is, the bleed just didn't really add much. Like, the original plan was to go Cross Naginata with the Blood Flame Blade. It might be too small of an angle, but... Whoops. No, I'm gonna go get Patch's Spear after this. I think that's the one I should use. Here we go. Let's go here. Is Toronto winning again? What's the score right now, dude? They're seeming dangerous, man. Subal, how's it going, dude? Yeah, both jump attacks are fast enough on the halberd, but again, like you need to jump kind of early. So 2-1. Is it still in the first period? Man, they're gonna like if they go up 3-0, it's over for sure. So. Jacob, I appreciate that, dude. Or Jakob. I don't know which one it is, but thanks, dude. I should probably take... there's a faster path to Patches if I'm... Oh, I guess there's the Invader, though. Yeah, doing it this way, we can skip the 1s and 2s.
Maybe I'll do best not.
I like. Dragon Spawn, thanks so much for the gifted sub, dude. Also, By Moon, thanks for the 3-month resub. And Hannah, thanks for the Brandon Prime sub as well. Is there a damage? Wait, a difference in damage if you connect with a spear? There is on the first part. The spear will hit by itself on the first swing if you're point blank. But beyond that, it's no difference. Okay, so let's put Ice Spear just on this for now. I wouldn't... Normally, we would just Uchi Patches, but I have it, so I may as well use it. And so, yeah, we're going to want to get plus 12, and then we simply go get the Magic Tier. We go get Howl. I guess we can get Howl after Godric. Are we going to go back away through Stormveil? Unsheath is probably better for this section. Devastating whiff. That was a lot of debuffs. I couldn't even see what he was doing.
Wait, please! I surrender! For Pete's sake,
I can,
What a shit.
Alright, pal. Alright, +7 spear. Surely I'm not going to get clipped here. I'm not sure why that bat didn't hear that, but... Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all, dude. I'm going to go get the... I'm going to go get the Source Seal because we were basically only using 2 talisman slots all last run. I may as well just have something, right? May as well. We got both Dectus halves, right? Let's probably get out of here. A sealed tunnel? Is there a way to, like... I probably don't need to kill him. He should... If I just sprint to the chest, he should just throw his little grenade every time. Yeah, unless I want to... If I don't really care about efficiency on this run at all, then... What we could do is...
Maybe I'll give you the best.
We could go and kill
Hi,
Loretta
Gina.
and get the Filigree
Will
Talisman
says hi
plus
also.
Magic Scorpion. Those would be the best 2 other slots to put. The other 2 talisman slots, I guess. The other best 2 talismans for this run, I guess. Sticking with Sword Spear? No, we're using patches. Just the spear, I guess. Maybe it's not that interesting, but simply spear. All right, do I have enough money for all of this stuff? Because I kind of want to get this. We may as well. That's kind of another bonus of killing patches. You just get the bell bearing as well. That, perhaps a rune arc as well. Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll decide on this run how I'm feeling, you know, once we get to that point. If it's like, oh yeah, maybe I should go and... I think we're just going to go cold for most of the run, I'm thinking. I think that's what we will do, and then we have 36. We could, yeah. Let's just go Backway Stormveil, I think. Backway Stormveil, so... We do need 13 Faith at some point, but that's after Godric. So that's probably okay. Unless I just get it right away. We also need 11 Int, and then the rest can just go Dex, I think. Do I need to save anything? I probably do. I can't... think of it, though. What else do I need? I bought the shackle. I think that's it, dude. I think that's good. And then we're going to go Avatar next. I mean, maybe I should buy the crafting kit or something. Go get the crafting kit. No, the witch armor set doesn't boost this at all. I believe that's only for spells.
Goodbye. What?
Just get like some knives for, I don't know. Okay, let's go kill the Avatar. Get the magic tier. And then we are also going to want to use the faith tier at a certain point. I'm going to wait for nighttime just in case I don't know. I don't want to get sniped here. Well, what we were testing yesterday, like the Dex infusion was more damage than cold on most bosses, but getting that frostbite sooner also just gives you 20% more damage, right? Or the 20% defense reduction on the enemy, which is big, right? That's really big. So when you have that for a long time in the fight, that easily makes up for the, you know, slightly less damage that you might have. Now, the problem is when we're fighting a boss that is immune to frost,
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
that's when, of course, we don't want to go with the frost infusion. You know, I probably should have gotten Golden Vow. I kind of forgot about that. Should be fine, though.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Hello dear streamer, I hope you are well.
Like, it's so good. It's so damn good, dude. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Nady. I think that would make sense if, you know, sacrifice a little bit of frost buildup for the higher damage. That could make sense. Pretty nice damage there. Only have one smoldering butterfly, though. Go get Golden Vow, and I'll come back. Or we can just come back after Godric's dead, like, because we don't need it yet anyways. But yeah, Frozen Armament with a Keen Infusion does make sense. But I don't think... How much does Frozen Armament actually add, though? There's no way it gets up to like 100, which the Infusion does. Bast, thanks for, or Base, thanks for the 11-month resub. Welcome back, dude. And J-Dog, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Heno, thanks for the 3-month Prime sub as well. Uh, 63 build up from Frozen Armament. Yeah, it could be Bass or Base. I'm not sure. One of the two.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
No hit rhymes should be called virgin rhymes.
Hey, actually, we
Because nobody who watches
spared the
No
horse
Hit
there.
Runs will ever touch a woman intimately. Hi, chat. And good luck.
Okay, we got magic tier. We don't need the faith tier yet. Oliver, thanks so much for the donation, dude. I appreciate that. No hit runs should be called virgin runs. Because nobody who watches no hit runs will ever touch a woman intimately. Yeah, that's true. I can confirm. Surely. Yeah, that tough way to find out. Oh yeah, I didn't equip Gold Vow. God damn it, dude. Whoops. Could have done it up there, but just sometimes that guy chases you, so I'd rather not. Kind of funny, even with all the starting graces, it's still 25 minutes. But if I had everything perfectly routed out and I didn't have to think about what I was doing, it'd save a bit of time on that.
A well-aimed spear is worth 3.
Elfman, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, today's probably also going to be a pretty short stream. I was, again, today, kind of just working outside all day. That's kind of why, another late stream today, but... Oh, nice, and I didn't even put the magic tiers in, dude. It's total disaster here. No, that was just a troll, dude. That was like just a joke, I think. I don't think that was serious. They said, hi chat and good luck at the end of it, so I think it was just a meme, dude. All right.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut.
I'm a little too much of a coward to do 3, I guess. Ah, no mid-air kill. It's smoked. I maybe could have done 3. I'm not sure. Would have been a little risky, I think. Okay, so at this point, go take out Gillica. Yeah, it really is El Tuden Ring. That's a real thing, dude.
Maybe
It is El Tuden Ring.
nut ever.
Not sure if that guy normally aggroes like that. Oops. This Ash of War is so good, dude. It's so funny. All right, back to Stormvale. Draco, thanks for the 4-month Prime sub, dude. And Vigard, thanks for the gifted sub as well. Thanks, dude. Okay, I don't think we're gonna open the main gate. Sorry, buddy. Except not really. No, Ice Spear is good against Millennia, dude. There are very few spots in the game where Ice Spear is bad, and it's good against her. Now, it's not going to allow you to trivialize her, probably. But it is good. We kill Gostock because if he's dead, then once we get into this room up here, we won't get locked in, and then the knight, more importantly, the knight won't immediately aggro. That is the main thing. couldn't see him because the surely that's a wine barrel was in the way. Definitely a wine barrel. We are in the wine cellar after all. So normally when you enter this door, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, you're actually kidding me. Oh boy. Well, all that just to use the shackle by accident. I mean, surely D aggro's, right? He might already be. Ooh, okay. Whoops. I don't normally have the shackle here, so I guess I don't know. I just accidentally used it. I wonder when the first time we should use a Dex infusion is. Also, part of the reason why I think back way on this is pretty nice too is because we can just drop straight into where the wet blade is. I have no idea why all these guys aggroed. Maybe it's just some timing thing. Maybe I normally rest there, actually. Did I level some decks, or... Probably doesn't really matter. Dude, what was I? I was just trapped on the wall somehow. Oh my god, that is actually just so insane. Yeah, I guess I was just trapped on the corner. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. Like I walked forward and I tried to go sideways, but then I was still trapped on it. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? And you can't iframe that, so that is just such a waste of time. That was quite a waste of time. Didn't learn anything. Well, I guess I learned that there's a little lip on that corner for some reason.
Hello? Anyone?
I at these. My thanks.
Ouch!
Oh, that's well. I
don't even know why I get the Exalted Flesh. We don't really need it, but
I see. I see it now. Humans all lose their way. How could this?
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of
that was insane.
GG. Here we go again. Virgin Spear number 2.
Didn't Impa Reed do that opening time? Well, that's actually what I want, but I messed up by not... Well, first of all, I should have gone the other direction. I should have just rolled left. But, no, it's, like, I kind of want that to happen, though. Because then the fight is just scripted if I get the input reads all the time, or it should be. Oliver, thanks so much for the donation, dude. Yeah, Virgin Spear number 2. Surely we'll finish this run today. And I was kind of thinking we just do it there, and then it's like, okay, and stream after, but suppose not. Maybe going up the right side is better, but usually I go left here. Yeah, you can put Ice Spear on a lance, and you get slightly more poise damage on it. And I think the speed is the exact same too, so it's a good pick. But it doesn't really make that much of a difference, though.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Region La SL1 Myrnia or Khalid first. What do I pick as a first timer?
Can you just be normal for once, dude? Like, what do you mean? This is normal. We got Ice Spear? I checked a few weapons with the exception of Harpoon. All weapons are better with cold. Oh, what am I doing? It's really fine. Better with cold unless plus 25 and 70 plus dex. Wait, dex and int? Okay, wait, what? That doesn't sound right. Because when I was testing with the Naginata yesterday, my Dex Infusion was doing better, but yeah, we were like plus 19 with basically 70-something Dex and no int. We were apparently doing less damage. So, or less damage with the Frost Infusion.
Gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Luck on this challenge.
But that's,
Index
one thing
points
I was thinking of
happy
doing
emoji.
actually is I did these for Dark Souls 3, but doing a stat or a class no hit run where we have to start with a particular class and then we can only use class gear and just finish a no hit run with that. I forget if I used any rings on that. I don't think I did, but I can't really remember. I was thinking about doing those in this. But first name, last name, thanks so much for the donations, dude. I somehow missed the first one, but thanks so much, man. Region locked, SO1 Liurnia or Caelid first. Well, you have to do Liurnia. There's no option because Caelid you can't fight Radahn until you're in Liurnia. So you have to go, yeah, you got to go Liurnia, but then after that you could go Caelid or Altus. That's the first choice you have. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I heard the Tarnished Edition is going to add more classes, yeah. When is that coming out, actually?
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings. Huh?
Oh, like, okay, immediately. Interesting. And that's June, at the start of June, right?
Gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Oh.
Wait, please. For Pete's sake, I concede. No one likes a bully.
Does he say no one likes a bully right there? I've never noticed that.
What a shit show.
All right, patch us down. Go here.
What has been and how can I? Nervous?
Oh yeah, I saw the horse armor thing, or I kind of thought that was a meme. Was that not a meme? I don't think I'm far enough up, dude. And I feel like if I go one more further, I'm gonna fall off. I guess I can just fast travel though if I do, but there's almost no way this is gonna work. Well, actually, maybe I got the right angle and stuff. Maybe it's fine. Nice. Okay, just gonna. Yeah, armor for Trent. Yeah. Good buddy Trent. Oh, no one likes a bull-headed brute. Okay, interesting. Okay, why did they not hear me last time? I guess I normally do that on horse, I guess. Yeah, I finished the Vigor-only run earlier this week. Okay, what is going on? What am I doing wrong here? I think it's just the spot on the wall I'm hitting. I'm not hitting high enough up, and I usually jump on horse to do that. Arm, how's it going, dude?
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin.
All right, the other Dectus is the next stop, and then we go to
What's
Altus.
your fave and what's your most hated run you did so far?
First name, last name. Thanks for the donation again, dude. Favorite and most hated run? I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Unfortunately. Like, I really just don't know. Most hated would be the no graces run in the DLC. No, definitely not. No, that was fine, dude. Well, I mean, maybe it wasn't the greatest idea ever. It wasn't as interesting as
The gods
it
demand
probably should have been.
repentance.
Like, it was just ultra long boss fights and that's it. Like, there wasn't any creative build to use or
Recently
creative
found
route
the
or anything
channel
like that.
and
It was
have
just
had so much
simply
fun
like
going through your archive.
just
Thanks
long
for
fights,
all
which
the
is
good
fine, but
content, less than 3.
that's not usually the main reason I do certain runs. Skeeto, thanks for the donation as well, dude. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. If it's only Act 2. Nah, I'll finish that at some point. Like, it's really just a matter of me actually doing it. It's not like it's, you know, it's not like there's any potential of, well, okay, just kidding. I guess Letta is maybe part of the reason why I haven't continued that, actually, but other than that, it's fine. Okay, somehow my map unlock thing is all messed up. Yeah, Letta is a problem on that, and I don't really know what to do, so that's maybe part of it. Okay, let's get the dagger. Let's get a rune arc. Okay, so we get plus 12, equip Ice Spear, and go get Golden Vow, I guess, now. Most hated run is the RNG based all bosses randomized no hit. Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't even thought about ever doing that, but you'd be correct. That wouldn't be my favorite.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Eddie, thanks so much for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. Yeah, I'm just warning you guys now, today will be a pretty short stream, so I'm quite tired, especially from last night, too, because I stayed up very late last night, and I didn't really sleep in, so I got to sleep at a proper time today, dude. Lauren being point star. Lauren, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Night Rain. I think it's gonna be fun. Okay, Golden Vow. Go here.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Keenan, thanks for the 11-month resub.
Weapons being used as Rhine.
Excluding farmed weapons being used? Well, I just don't really want to farm them. So I'm not excluding it. If magically I got a a Clayman's harpoon, I'd probably use it, I guess. I should have leveled up Dex, dude. So I still can. Yeah, that is the plan. Yeah, the plan is to go all Dex, but on Elden Beast, like, even then, I'm not really sure. But I was thinking for Elden Beast, we probably want to probably want to switch to a Dex Infusion, but for Radagon, Frost is good. So Need, thanks for the donation, dude. Yeah, funny way of saying busy inventing women. Exactly, dude. That's what I really meant. Caught me. Okay, so after this, the last thing on the checklist I think is buying Kukris. I think that's it. Yeah, that actually is that's a huge bonus with Patch's Spear, actually. And using this route is not having to get the Smithing Stone 1s and 2s, because on the Iron Ball route, that is one of the things that takes the longest to do at the start of the run. Like, the whole start of the run is basically running around picking up your 1s and 2s. Oh, you're actually kidding me, dude. This guy can be so easy. But then when he decides to start doing this, it's like, well, I guess I just simply can't do anything other than run away. I totally thought he was going to do it again.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Should have picked up that mushroom, actually. Or, you know what? We can just get all the mushrooms from
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
the little tent before Radahn. Daksha, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub. And Cassiel, thanks for the brand new Prime sub as well. Yeah, Ice Spear. Yeah, I know Ice Spear scales off of Int and Dex. Apparently, it's more Dex, though. What people were saying. Okay, we got the tier. Did I get the Physic tier yet? Okay, Physic tier, we got... Guess we just need to get this. Oh, and then maybe crafting kit also, but sure.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carl. Goodbye.
To determine if
I think this time was a little bit more efficient. I didn't really waste as much time. If I could see, that'd be really nice. That one.
Shall I let my share them with me?
Huge 1 point of Dex. Board of Elden Ring, I haven't gotten bored yet. I've also been playing some different things lately, too, though. So it's not like this is the only game I've played for the last 4 or, 3 years, whatever. It's been pretty close to that, but not quite. Did I try to go for 3? I don't think so, dude. Like, it's just the problem is if he doesn't stun there.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Can't believe this. I maybe could go for 3 though. But I don't know, and I was questioning it last time and I just didn't bother. I am not sure. I haven't finished Kazan yet, no. 50 hours into Oblivion. Yeah, I'm like 110. Like, I've been playing it a decent amount, dude. That hasn't been why I haven't streamed that much the last couple days, though. I haven't streamed because I've been busy gardening, dude. Not playing Oblivion Remaster. Surely. No, but like, actually, though. I played it a bit, but just not, you know, not an insane amount. Kazan is living proof that combat and bosses isn't the only thing that matters for these games. Like, you say that in a bad way? Or a good way? No, I think Kazan's really good. It's definitely not a Souls replacement, though. But I like some of the things going on in that game. And I have enjoyed it, I'd say.
Come over here.
Combat and boss are the only good, only thing good about Kazan. I mean, yeah, mostly, I guess, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, so, yeah, definitely farm Harpoon with the, yeah, silver or foul foot. Exactly, dude. Oh. Wee. No, I mean, even then, Kazan has some really not good bosses, in my opinion. Or bosses that I very much did not enjoy. Or a couple. Most of them were pretty good that I fought. I haven't beaten the game yet, though, so. But yeah, I do like some of the systems in Kazan, though. I like the way gear works in that game. I think it's fun. I like the farming of bosses. And I mean, maybe that's kind of it. But it's still a good game, though. Still like the game. Hello? And I like the, I honestly, I kind of like the pot, unlocking stuff too. I think that's kind of a fun little thing to do on the side. I like the torches that help you find them and that help you find the invisible walls and stuff. Other than that, like the enemies are a little repetitive, maybe. The actual level design is meh, nothing crazy. But yeah, it's definitely a solid game though. Like, I can't really think of anything that's actually bad in it, other than just maybe 2 bosses that I didn't enjoy, but maybe that's just a me issue, I guess. It was the shield girl I didn't really like that much. And that one mage that summons a bunch of things I did not like either. Those 2 I did not like. Those are kind of the only two. The rest were pretty solid, I think. You know what? Maybe I pulled aggro because I walked down instead of going up.
Repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Oh, this
As
guy's
spear
totally
works
shooting at me,
well
dude.
If you invest talent points in thrust stance and find the armor set with proper chi regen.
G18, thanks for the donation, dude. Wait, what are you talking about? You're talking about like Wukong plus... Is there an ice spear in Wukong? Not that I can think of, but... Panther Skull's insane. What's the, what's... Okay, 3-3? How much time left? Come on, Panthers. They gotta pull it out, dude. As much as I am not a big Panthers fan, I am for the next... You know, however many games they play against the Leafs. So... No, we get Assassin's Game. Oh, well, actually, I get Unseen Form instead. Who's playing in net for Leafs right now? Like, is their guy back? Or is he still out? See, this is more correct, I think. Oh my god, I missed that somehow? Dude. Beautiful. Simple. Yeah, we did one cycle. It should be, if I get 3 Ice Spears plus a Charged R2, he should stun. And then we easily kill him in phase 1, but it doesn't actually make it any easier to do it that way. In fact, it makes it probably harder. Makes it harder simply because, like, I have to melee him instead. So... do I have any... I don't have any stone swords, so we'll just come back later. The Spirit Charger 2 is just like that. Just this slow thrust attack. It's not very good. Not the best art. Whoops. First name, last name. Thanks for the donation again, dude.
You done guard counter only, Ryan?
I actually have not done guard counter only. Which I think I should do. Especially with the parry tier. I mean, people have been asking for that since the DLC came out. I just haven't done it, so. I don't like the Moose boss in Kazan. It might be a spoiler to me, but... Oh, yeah. Wait, the Moose boss, like that... like the second boss in the game? Or third boss or something? I thought he was pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that guy. Oh, yeah, thrusting shield, yeah. Yeah, dude, the thrusting shield's so busted. Want to bring up how annoying the hippo is? Yeah, but probably no boss in Kazan's worse than the hippo that I've fought so far, I don't think, dude. Because even the thing with that shield girl and that summon spammer, there are ways to deal with what they do. I don't find it's very fun. And I don't think it's very rewarding, you know? Like, so with the summoning girl, you just have, like, you have to absolutely be aggressive the entire time. I can't remember if I was using, like, the greatsword at that point, but it was a little bit tough to cancel her attacks that summoned. And then if you don't cancel, then it's just like, oh, I you know, get this insane delay in the fight because we got some big fat enemy summon that has a ton of health that I have to kill now, who summons her own NPCs. You have a summon who literally summons. So that sucked. So I didn't like it. But there are ways to deal with it. And then with the shield girl, you just gotta just chain combos as much as you possibly can. Which, it sounds fine, but the way you do is kind of not great, I don't think. But there are ways to deal with those bosses. And, you know, it's not a... They're not great, but it's not the end of the world. Hippo, I would much rather just fight those other two bosses for sure. Hippo is terrible, man. Simply teleport to the top after taking that TP. Yeah, that's not a bad point. But at this point, like, the setup's kind of done already, so... Yeah, scared of Hippo. Maybe, dude. I'm scared of his undodgeable fucking rain of needles. Basically, they made the Aldrich attack, but worse, because there's not actually a way to prevent it from happening other than getting a stun, which is just not realistic all the time. Okay, we get the Great Rune. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting to do something? You want the Leafs and the Panthers to lose? Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that. No, I think Jory's worse than Hippo, probably. Oh, yeah, okay, there are things, a bunch of things we should do. So, Godric's, we want to go get... Let's go get the Stone Sword key before I forget. Let's grab this too. I believe we already got the crafting kit, so go here. Gonna wait again. Yeah, I do agree though that Jory wasn't a miss on execution necessarily. Like, I think they got what they were going for. Hippo, the execution on him was terrible. Because after all, it is just a big boss that's in, you know, it's a big boss that has some attacks. Everything should be fine. That should have been a very straightforward boss, but they put it in an arena that's too small. The camera is just the worst. I mean, it might be the worst camera of any boss in Souls, dude. It might be. I would argue it is, because even if you're playing locked off, it's bad whether or not you're locked on or locked off. Basically. Wait, why am I killing these guys even? I don't know why I don't need to kill these guys. I totally didn't think about that. He has an undodgeable rain of needles. And sure, like, there's probably going to be one person who goes like, oh, I've dodged it. Like, okay, yeah, you can dodge it sometimes, but just inconsistent needle attack that most of the time you're not going to be able to dodge. Where am I going? And yeah, it's just a terrible boss. It's like I said, it's Aldrich Rain of Arrows, but I guess less damage. Holy shit, where am I going, dude? Getting lost here. It's Aldrich Rain of Arrows, except there's no way to prevent it from happening. Because Aldrich, all you got to do is, if you stay close enough to Aldrich, you never get Rain of Arrows. Like the phase 2 one that tracks you, which is a very similar attack. Because Aldrich Rain of Arrows is kind of similar in that, you know, once it happens, you're probably going to get hit by it. There are some ways to dodge it, sort of, but not really. I think now we're good. We got Howl, we got the Faith tier. So yeah, just the hippo execution is off. But the idea of the boss is really cool, actually, if anything. It's actually sick, but just massive miss, dude. Okay, so we have enough... I think that's fine. Surely it's fine. Shadows of Yharnam or Leda. I would much prefer to fight Shadows any day of the week, dude. No question. Not even... I wouldn't even have to think about it for a second, dude. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, that's what I've always said. The other hippos in the DLC are actually solid to fight. I think they're pretty fun. It's kind of like fighting the rune bears almost, right? Or just like a big enemy that, you know, you just fight and has some moveset. It's perfectly fine. Just the actual boss version, they decided to make bigger. The lock-on point's still the exact same as the small ones. And they just increased the size, which never works in this game, by the way. Any instance of them increasing the size of an enemy and making them a boss or whatever, it has worked out terribly. X-Sykes being the other main one that does that. So, and yeah, the hippo, yeah, they made him bigger and they put him in a more confined area. And then they also gave him just an undodgeable needle attack. Or like an RNG needle attack, basically. So they made it worse in every single way compared to just the hippos that are out in the world. I would much prefer to just go fight... You know, if I was going in the DLC and I wanted to get 2 fragments, I would easily rather go fight the guys down here than go fight the hippo. Okay. That being said, though, you know, most of the DLC is fine. It's just that was definitely... The hippo was definitely not great. And speaking of maybe things that are... I think when I put out my All Boss tier list on good old Twitter, people were thinking, man, like, why is Hippo so low on this? Or whatever. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else, but... Or something like that, where people are saying Hippo's too low. Another thing that people were saying is that Gaius was way too high. I put him at A tier. Gaius is so underrated, dude. Be able to do another one of these. Is that? Kind of awkward here to hit with the weapon and the... Ah, see, like I just because I missed those weapon hits. You should have stunned, but... Goddamn Leonard. Evading my... Oh. Ah, of course I forgot that, dude. I did the exact same thing on the practice run the other day. Yeah, Gaius has the charge attack. People have said that I actually like the charge attack. I don't like the charge attack. I think it is I think it's over the top. But even that being said, that is probably the only thing that's bad about him that I can think of. And it's really not a big deal to even... like, it's really not a big deal. Because if you just stay close to him, you just never have to deal with it. You actually just never have to deal with it if you stay close. So, I meant to go get the Osman pouch. And that's it. Everything else is cool. He's got a good moveset. He's got a fun moveset. You know, he has attacks that you can jump. Nice strafes on him, too. Like, attacks that you can deal with in multiple ways, which I think makes the bosses better. And it's only that charge. People get hung up on that charge, and it's so easy to just not have to deal with, dude. Especially because you can use Torrent in the arena as well. So if he's charging you, like the way I deal with the opening on no hit normally is I just get on horse and I simply run away and bait it out, and then I just outspace it because I'm on Torrent. Like, it's so simple, dude. But yeah. Romina is actually a boss that I've kind of slowly began to like a little bit more as I fought her more. I still think that she's not that good, but that's the one that most people disagree with. I think most people really like Romina, I think. Like, the only reason why I've started to like her more is because she does have some cool punishes that you can do. And some like nice baits and strafes and jumps and all this stuff. Which I always find makes bosses just more fun to do. But I don't like her hitboxes still, and the instant rot AoE is so garbage, dude. It's so bad. Guys got take because it's not a fun fight for casual plays. I disagree with that, though. Like, I would just disagree. At least for me personally. My first playthrough fighting guys, I thought was pretty fun. I don't have stealth yet, but I'll just... I guess, yeah, I'll probably want to go get it after this. Oh, boy. I mean, I guess it's fine. I can just fight him like this, but I was going to sneak behind him.
Maybe I'll give you the best.
Yeah, I had no idea how to dodge the long combo, but... As I mean, as I always say at this point, when I'm fighting bosses that I don't know anything about, it's just, I just don't know how to deal with it. Like, it's not that it's a bad attack, necessarily. I don't determine it's a bad attack until I've, you know, decided that... Oh, that's not good. Okay, surely Ice Spear is fast enough here? The Ice Spear is almost... Like, I'm not going to say it's bad on this boss, but... It almost staggers him too much. Because, you know, I knock him out of his phase change with a stun, and then I Frostbite proc him out of his, like, big buff thing that he does. And it doesn't work that nicely for no hit on that, but... Obviously, in general, that's all good things, but just for this, it's kind of makes it a bit more awkward. You just tried Ice Spear on Elden Beast. If you hit him with Scepter of All-Knowing, you can... That's a good idea, actually, dude. But wait, what do you mean by that, though? Like, did you debuff him? Because I mean, if you debuff, there's no way you're getting a stun before he swims away, which is kind of important. But, like, you kind of just fought him normally or something? What happened with my two in the Tree Sentinel one-shot me? We were testing, so I just finished the Vigor only run earlier this week. And someone had a really good idea to see if like how much damage I could take to Soldier of Godric if I got all of the increased damage, like talismans, or the decreased damage negation talismans on. So I had, I had like Daedakar's Woe and the Source Eels, and like I basically had a build that was designed to take the most damage possible. And so yeah, that was what that clip is. And I got 2-shot, and yeah, so we had tons of vigor, right? So it was hilarious to see getting one-shotted by basically the second boss in the game with a gigantic health bar with 99 vigor, plus Morgoth's Great Rune, plus the health physic tier as well, max health.
I'll give you the best.
So yeah, he dealt 2,900
How'd you
damage
know?
to me on a single
How
hit
was
on
your
base
day?
NG cycle, and people were so like I don't know. There was someone who was saying like, "Oh, how did you create a new character but you're on the base NG cycle?" It's like, I don't think you know what that means. I don't think you know what the first NG cycle means, but there were some pretty funny replies because some people thought it was legit. I think most people had just assumed. I tried to make it clear that it was base NG without, seeming too obvious, but it just didn't work at all. Like, I think people just assumed I was on NG Plus or something in saying that. Just unfortunate. I didn't get a staff yet, I don't think. Yokumez, thanks so much for the 16-month Prime sub, and I Love Gamer, thanks for the brand new Prime sub as well.
You surprised no matter.
But yeah, I'm gonna post another one probably with the Soldier of Godric at some point. So, I guess yeah. Yeah, as far as I'm aware though, the build that we had during that was literally like the most damage you could possibly take, or the highest damage multiplier that you could take on your own character. I mean, we were even swinging with Rakshasas. Well, actually, okay, you can add more to specific damage types, or lower your defense more to specific damage types, but just like overall, yeah, even swinging with Rakshasa's Great Katana makes you take more damage, and it's not just a counter hit; it's like the special thing with that weapon. And we even did that, and so people were like, "Oh, dude, you just try to dodge that attack instead." So, yeah, it was pretty good. Someone's like, yeah, like low key, I think you got to dodge the other direction on that attack or something like that. Like, like genuine tips. And then there were some people who are saying level vigor. I think probably at least most of those were a joke. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of them weren't. But I'm not sure. That one's hard to say. But yeah, the thing is, most of the people that are on Twitter for Elden Ring, they're more the casual player base, I guess, and so they don't know when I'm trolling with stuff, and it's so fun to do for some reason, dude. It's so funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but I get a good kick out of it, dude. Like, oh my god, someone please help me with Tree Sentinel. I'm getting one-shotted. Even though I have 99 vigor on the first new game cycle. Please help. Now, this is probably a fight where, like, maybe Dex would make sense, but... Or yeah, Dex Infusion.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Jackster, thanks so much for the 16-month resub, dude. You tried to do my dodging in Elden Ring and not getting hit, but you can't. Just play Sorcerer. Well, it's just practice, right? You just practice bosses. It's not like, I don't know. It's not like there's some secret key or something. I don't have the secret, the secret key code to dodge things. Like, it's just... That's one thing, but there's... That's one thing with parrying too, I think, in Souls games where it's like, oh yeah, people come up and go like, yeah, I need to learn how to parry stuff, dude. Well, it's not really about learning how to parry unless you really don't know anything about parrying. Like, okay, you learn how to press left trigger, sure. But people think you learn how to parry one enemy and then therefore you know how to parry the whole game. You parry one attack. You learn how to parry one attack at a time. And then, you learn that attack, and then you learn another attack, and you get the timing down, and then you get the muscle memory for it, and that's how it works. So it's the same with dodging. It's not like I've mastered dodging by practicing one move over and over again. And then, just from that one move, I've learned the entire game. Something like that. I'm not implying that's what you think, but I'm just saying, like, it's not exactly like that. Yeah, you could learn parrying in that you understand now how it works, but you don't. I think I can ice spear this. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're going to know how to parry every single attack, though.
Still your life.
See, even on this boss, we can't frost proc him, but it simply does not matter. Still very good on him. I wanted to try an Ice Spear no hit for a long time because it is one of the best Ashes of War in the game. And I thought it would be a good route. It is. It's actually a very good route. It's unfortunate, though, that the Elden Beast is not good. Well, and it's not even that it's not good. You still skip Elden Stars and all that as long as you don't get some weird RNG. But it's not an Iron Balls or Lion's Claw type of Elden Beast kill where he just gets stunned with no, he gets stunned easily and well within time. And, dies on the riposte, basically. It's not like that. We get the stun, but it's close. And then, he'll swim away, he'll do ring, and then ideally he takes 3 Ice Spears to kill after that. Okay, I have no idea how this is about to go. But I have the shackle, so I should be able to use Howl without getting procced at this point. How did he not go to phase 2 on that hit? Okay, well. I'll take it, dude. That's weird. I think he should have, but... I would have thought he would have, because I'm pretty sure he's below the HP threshold. And he got stunned, but then I hit him immediately after that. Anyways. But yeah, like that right there is why I wanted to do an Ice Spear no hit run, because it absolutely shreds bosses. And that is Exhibit A. Yeah, plus 12 spear. With a pretty, like, not an optimal build with this either, because we should be getting, if you wanted to do an optimal build, also, we probably could have gotten Roger set by now, but I'll just wait until after Fire Giant, I guess. But yeah, Magic Scorpion would be big for this. But I don't know, dude. Like, should we go get it? I don't really... I haven't picked up any Starlight Shards. I haven't gotten any of the stuff for it. Maybe for an All Remembrances, this would be a better route. It's just... The problem is that, yeah, Radagon and Elden Beast with this Ash of War is not... the best. It's really close to being a scripted Radagon, but the problem is you can't get 2 Ice Spears on the opening because he just parries you. Or he just parries the projectile. And then Elden Beast. If I got Red Feather plus Magic Scorpion, then it would be a 1 cycle, probably. I would guess. Maybe I should. I'm just not sure how it's going to impact everything else if I do that. But because, yeah, that'd be, you know, Red Feather is an extra 10% on Ritual Sword, and then Magic Scorpion's like, what, 12.5% or something like that? That would be big. But it does require us to go kill Loretta and get the Starlight Shards, get the Amber Starlight. Maybe I will, though. I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah, Filigree would be nice, too. Because Filigree makes the... I forget the percentage. I haven't used Filigree in a long time, but I think it's like a 20% decrease on FP consumption, something like that. It's pretty solid. No, today's not going to be a long stream. Probably... Oh my god, I almost died. Holy shit, that jump scared me, dude. Okay, 25%. So yeah, that's pretty significant. What was I saying? Yeah, probably no matter what happens on this run, I'm going to end after it, so. Yeah, the Scarab hit as well. Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad choice. What is allowed on this run? Well, we're not only using Ice Spear. I mean, maybe it's a bit misleading or something, but the main thing I wanted to do was just test a route where we're primarily using Ice Spear. Should I wait for daytime? Guess I won't. Ice Spear is good against Fire Giant. Yeah, it's decent. It's a bit of an awkward script, though, in Phase 2, I would say.
Maybe I'll give you the best
A little
nut
awkward.
ever.
It requires you to get eye hits. Open-minded. Thanks so much for the brand new sub, dude. And Mastar, thanks for the 13-month resub as well. Smart, thanks for the 100 bits. Wait, yeah, if we're on the left side on the guys on the tree. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't. Agor, thanks for the 100 bits as well, dude. Post a clip of this run with the title, "This game is too easy." Like on Twitter or something, or what are you saying? I'm gonna get this, actually, because if I finish this run, I'll probably end... If we finish this any % right now, I'll probably end after that, but then maybe next stream we'll just continue on. Onto all Great Runes and then DLC. I don't know how this would perform on Rolana. Probably pretty well, but... I wouldn't know what openings to use it on, though. Oh, yeah, yeah, of course I'm gonna be streaming Night Rain for sure. Yep. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. I'll probably do... I'll probably do a really long stream when Night Rain comes out, I think. I'll probably stream for a long time on that day. Or whenever it comes out. But unless that's a mistake, because I feel like there's a possibility of just beating the whole game in one day. And then just after that, it's like, well, there's nothing else to do anymore. I guess I'm done. right, so we're gonna get to a plus, I think, 19. Go here. I think alternative mods will make the game more replayable. Alternative modes. Oh, 100%. Yeah, like, if they decide to do that, add some PvP to the game. Did I already pick up this stuff, or was that the other run? Yeah, some sort of PvP mode. That's what they should do, in my opinion. Maybe an unending mode, a survival mode, basically, where you just survive as long as you possibly can. Be pretty cool. Yeah, the point of Night Rain is every run is different, but that only goes so far, right? I think. Because after all, if you're still playing the same game mode every time, even if the map's slightly different, it's still gonna feel like the same kind of experience, I think. Okay, plus 19. Bender, thanks so much for the raid, dude. How's your stream, man? Thanks, dude. You may have noticed that I got the Foot of the Forge Grace, but that's what we do now. We just simply bypass mountaintops. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's fair, Helix, dude. Like, I think there are a lot of Souls fans that won't like Night Rain very much. Oh, you know what? We don't have sleep pots, which we need here. Which is fair. It's a totally different type of game. It has the same, you know, it's the same assets and the same bosses and all that stuff, but it's not, you know, you're not playing it at your own pace, and you're not going to be able to, you know, go to a specific build that you really like every time. It's going to be different every time, which I think is going to be fun, but yeah, it might not be for everyone, though. I think it's essential that they add different game modes to it, though. Oh, 4-3 Panthers. Nice, dude. How much time left? I think it's essential to have different game modes. If they want the game to last long. If they don't really care about the longevity of the game, then that doesn't matter. But I think they'd be missing on some potential if there isn't some like PvP mode. And I'm not saying, because people get upset when anyone mentions PvP in a Souls game. I'm not saying that it's going to be like you're playing with 3 people and then you can get invaded by someone necessarily. Although I think that'd be pretty fun. I'm saying that maybe there's a game mode where it's a 3v3 PvP where you have to like kill bosses. You know, you start on opposite sides of the map maybe, and then you got to kill, you know, you kill bosses. You power up your character in the same way, but then eventually you just fight each other or something like that, right? Like, I haven't thought about it too much, but something like that. And yeah, survival mode would be cool. Just, I don't know how they'd make it actually challenging. You just have to keep scaling up the enemies or something like that. But maybe that'd make certain builds too meta for that. I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much, but okay, so we get the stun and then we sleep hot is what we do. Dude, what? How did... How did I put the wrong thing away? Beautiful. I was trying to put the shackle away, and I guess I just somehow put my sleep pots away there, and I nearly totally botched the strat because of it. Yeah, that's a beautiful kill with this. It took a bit to find, but most weapons are like that, I think, right? Only the really busted weapons are able to just come into Fire Giant and not even think about what they're doing to blast him. But usually, like even then, usually you kind of have to think about it. Even Starfist, because you have to manage the stun in phase 2, or if you're gonna sleep pod him or something like that, you have to pick which one. So, like, this is quite a nice Fire Giant kill. Yeah, the shackle again. At least, you know what? At least I didn't accidentally use the shackle, though, because that would have been really bad. Okay, at what point is it better to get int? Are we approaching that soon? Maybe soon?
Ice world, and then are you to commit? Very let my hand.
I do stream to YouTube as well. It's unlikely, though. The Twitch stream is laggy for you. Well, I mean, you could just watch on lower quality, I guess, on YouTube or something, but YouTube stream is 4K. Which, if your internet's not great, it probably won't work very well. One more dex level and then int. You think? Or what, to get to 69 or something? Is that what? Or no? Oh yeah, no, I guess we have the Source Seal, so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Ice Spear is also one of the best level 1 builds, I would say, in this game. One of the best. If you know, for some reason, if you're not using Starfist, this is a very good choice. Or maybe, you know, I'm sure this is better on certain bosses than Starfist is for level 1. Anywhere where a bit of range might help, like Fortis Axe maybe. I'm sure it'd be really good. Or Lanciax, or probably really good for Bale too. Anywhere that a bit of range can help. Because of course that is the one weakness of the Starfist or the Iron Balls, is that they don't have good range. I honestly have no idea how this duo kill is about to go, because when we tested it yesterday, we're using bleed as well. I would guess it's actually going to be the exact same, though. I don't think it's going to be any different. Yeah, and enemies can still hear with Unseen Form. That's the one downside over Gambit. Gambit, you're also silent. Unseen Form enemies can hear you, but of course you can just go with the Assassin chest piece or sneak or, you know, whatever.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Roger's set, dude, yeah. Okay, I'll get that after this, because we're about to go upgrade, too. But you know what, though? I think Roger's set would actually make this fight worse. Because Noble probably would have died there, so I wouldn't have gotten that riposte. No, Roger's set just, it boosts magical Ashes of War. I think that's what, isn't that what the description says? So I'm pretty sure any Ash of War that has magic in it will be boosted by it. I think. An Ice Spear is certainly one of those. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't even think it boosts sorceries at all. I think it's only for the skills. 2 crowns. Thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. My frenzy build-up influenced by 120 FPS. 100% it is. Yes. Yeah, frame rate does matter for frenzy build-up. That is a thing. Higher frame rates will make it more consistent, and it'll. I think it builds it up less, too. Okay, so we're plus 19. So we need 10. One of those. Also forgot to get this. King effects bleed. Well, I guess if you're doing online, maybe. It can mess with it, but... Saying Elden Ring's pay to win. Well, it's not really that big of a deal. It's nice for these no-hit runs, though, when I don't have to worry about getting procced by inconsistent madness buildup. Night Ring gonna be 120 FPS? There's almost no way. Highly doubt it. I still don't know what the earliest you can get this Spellblade set is. Because I know you can get it earlier than this, but I don't know how much earlier. Yeah, somebody said once you reach Altus, if you go talk to him in round table and then like rest, you'll die or something. I just haven't tested it out. Probably should though. Because yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, having an extra 8% damage wouldn't be a bad thing. Talk to him, then sit down like 3 or 4 times. And then he dies, and then you have to talk to him again, and then rest 3 times, or... Because right now, once he actually fully dies, he just did, then, yeah, you just talk to him and then rest 3 times, and then he's good. Yeah, not sure about Altus, though. I think Brian made a video about Elden Stars being nearly undodgeable at 30 FPS. Yeah, I think I saw that. I'm not sure if that was pre-patch or not, but yeah, FPS does matter in these games pretty often times.
Approacheth destined death. I will not have it stolen from me again.
Simple. You know what, dude? I nearly... When he started running at me, I nearly did an Ash of War. And I don't know if I would have been in time if I did that. Like, I was so close to hitting the button. Like, I was so close to hitting it that I thought I actually did hit it. That's how close it was, dude. But I don't know. It would have been really close if I don't know. Is it better to go int yet? I guess probably. In terms of AR, it's definitely better by a little bit. But I don't know if the... I mean, we're sitting at like 90 dex. Okay, go in. Yeah, I think, yeah, I would imagine int's probably better. Okay, so last time for Gideon, I was simply able to just do 3 Ashes of War. So, presumably it's the same. If it's not, then we are in big trouble. I was dex infused last time, but I'm not sure if that actually matters. I think we'll get another balance pass with the torrent armor. Balance patch. Yeah, I don't know, dude, actually. Never thought about that. Wouldn't mind one, but probably not. But yeah, surely Gideon's not going to magically survive the 3rd hit, and then we're in a full-blown disaster at that point.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we...
Certainly looks like enough to me. Yeah, if anything, that was actually much higher damage than yesterday. Maybe I forgot this. You know what? It's because I forgot the Spellblade set yesterday, I think.
Not even you.
And we also have the Source Seal, which is giving us just a little bit extra dex, too.
A god.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin.
Dio, thanks so much for the donation, dude.
I killed Morgo, no hit, level 1, no upgrades, no status effect, no shackle. Tell me I'm a good boy.
Dude, was it on NG plus 7, though? Dang. Unfortunately, it sounds like it wasn't, so you have to come back next time. Better luck next time. But no, that's pretty impressive, dude. Congrats. And I appreciate that as well. Yeah, imagine donating just to get shunned, dude. I think this is safe. Dude, he just got totally destroyed by this. That was good RNG though too, to be fair. That's pretty nice RNG. Wait, why is Dex giving us more AR at this point? Let's go int. So yeah, this is probably the spot in the game where Ice Spear struggles the most, I would say. Like, at least on this run. On this particular run. So we'll see how it goes. But I think we can run in and do a jumping R2. Maybe I should just do a jumping R1 to be safe. Jumping R1 into an Ice Spear should be fine.
Oh my god, dude, that's so shit.
Clue, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, dude. I appreciate that.
That is such a garbage. Oh my god.
That is so insane that the weapon part hits right there. I don't have enough damage, dude. Beautiful. Well, I mean, that's not... It's definitely not the best that can go. Probably... If I landed all of my hits there after the riposte, like maybe just doing 2 charged R2s instead, then I think I have enough damage to kill him before Elden Stars. But this is probably where I should have swapped to the Dex Infusion or something, dude. Anyways, GG. Ice Spear is pretty good. It's only on Elden Beast where it's like, nah, this is like pretty much an average weapon. Maybe just like slightly above average on him, I would say. Just compared to most other weapons I've done runs with. Well, yeah, it's just the reason why it's not good is because we just can't proc Frost on him, right? Like basically every other boss we can proc Frost on him. And then even when we can't, you know, on Goldfree, I think that's the only other one. He's just weak and gets stunned easily, but Elden Beast has a lot of poise, so it's still good on him. It's just not. It's pretty average on him compared to some of the other bosses for sure. And yeah, I think if yeah, with the Magic Scorpion Charm plus, I wonder if the multi-hit stuff would also like the multi-hit stuff would probably help quite a bit there too. But you're only getting one hit with Ice Spear though, so maybe not. But yeah, definitely with the harpoon and the, you know, with basically Red Feather plus the Scorpion Charm, I think you would probably one cycle.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Or at least get a guaranteed kill before Elden Stars if you get that most common RNG. But yeah, Ice Spear. This is why I wanted to test it with a run with it, because it's so strong that I thought it could be a legitimate meta route for this. Unfortunately, because of that Radagon and Elden Beast that we get, I don't think it would be.
Across the fog.
I still think the Lion's Claw route would be better than this. Obviously, Iron Balls is better, or Starfist is better. But yeah, this was a fun run though, dude. Like Ice Spear is really good, as we've seen. Magnus, thanks for the 8-month reset, by the way, dude. And yeah, Clued, I don't know if I said thanks. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, man. I think I said thanks for that, but I can't remember. But yeah, what we'll do is I'm gonna end stream for today. I warned you guys it's a really short stream because I should go to sleep soon. Yeah, next stream we should probably just continue on this run and just see how far we get. You know, if we finish an all great runes run. The last run we did, we finished an all great runes, and I got hit on Rolana. So I don't know. We'll just see how far we get, but like think about how this weapon will perform on Moog. It'll be insane because of the poise damage, and Frost he's pretty resistant to Frost, but it's still good. Millennia, it should be insane. Who else is there? Obviously, I guess Rolana won't be so good. Or Renala, I mean. Renala won't be so good. And then, of course, I just don't do Rykard on these runs. I do Placiduous X instead. It should be okay on Placiduous X as well. And then yeah, Ice Spear in the DLC is also really good. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, you guys. Tomorrow I do have some plans, but maybe I'll be on like kind of late again. Maybe late to like today and just kind of a short stream again. Like short stream is better than no stream, right? So what is the score in this Panthers game though? That's got to be almost over, right? I haven't heard a score update, so is it still 4-3? Surely it's still 4-3. Be 5-3? Okay, why is it's not loading? Okay, still 4-3. How much time's left? Okay, it just loaded, so 10 minutes left. Okay. Okay, surely they can hang on to this lead, dude. But yeah, GG. That was a fun run. Ice Spear melts the game, is what it does. Yeah, dude, guard counter run. You guys think I should do that? I mean, obviously you think I should, but yeah, guard counter run. Maybe where we rush the DLC and get the parry tier, and then get like the what is it called? The Black Knight hammer. What is it called? Like the Urd Steel hammer? No, it's not. I forgot the name of it. You guys know the one I'm talking about. I mean, I'd be the 1,000,000th person to do that run, but that's okay. Let's raid. I don't know. Let's raid Blanks, dude. Blanks is doing all bosses permadeath randomizer in Elden Ring. Surely soon I will be doing the level 1 version of this. I think that'd be so much fun, dude. But man, it's gonna be tough. Even the 165 level 1 rando all bosses deathless run was pretty tough. But yeah, doing with the DLC also. I think that's gonna be really fun, dude. And I don't know when I'm gonna do that though. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that soon, but oh, is it really? You're kidding me. Is it 4-4? Are you trolling me? Anyways, have a good night, you guys. Go set of blanks. Oh my god, of course it's 4-4, dude. Oh wow, it was 3-1 at one point. Interesting. Well, I jinxed it, surely. But yeah, have a good night, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next stream.